fell in love with a hooker. She laughed in my face. So seriously I took her. I was a disgrace. I was out of line, I was out of place, out of time to save face. So they opened mouth of my suitcase, saying leave this place, leave without a trace, leave without a trace, leave without a trace. I tried to get a good job with honest pay. Might as well join the mob, the benefits are okay. Standing in the sun with a popsicle, everything is possible. With lots of luck and a pretty face and some time to waste. Leave without a trace, leave without a trace, leave without a trace. I tried to dance a funeral, New Orleans style. I joined the Great Diggers Union, I had a file. Trying to do the right thing, play it straight, the right thing changes from state to state. Don't forget to take your mace if you're out walking late. See your face, you left without a trace, leave without a trace. Well, hi there, pluckers. I have a Saw Things again with hopefully another interesting ditty for you. This is a song from a band called Asylum and a song called Without a Trace, and I think this was about 1992. Okay, standard tuning, no capos, doing it in the same key as Asylum, which is the key of G. Okay, so what you heard there was me playing the basic, most of the song. I think it was probably all the song. And I was playing both parts, the lead part and the rhythm part for you. So starting off with the rhythm intro, it's basically very simple chords. You shouldn't have too much problem with this song. The chords for the intro are G, A minor, C and D. And if you're playing the rhythm, just playing the rhythm, you play that twice for the intro. Okay, so it's now, if you're playing the lead part, if you've got somebody with you playing the lead part, on the second one of those rhythm sections, the lead comes in and plays this very nice double stop lead bit. Okay, so what we're doing there, right, so I'm playing the 10th fret of the top E, first finger, and my third finger is playing the 12th fret of the second string, the 12th fret of the second string. Okay, first on the top E, 12th on the second, and you do a couple of down plucks on that. Alright, like that. Then we go down 2 frets for that shape, 8th on the top E, 10th on the second. Then we go down to this one, 7th fret on the top E, 8th fret on the second. Okay, so it's got that. Then we go up for one more on that second shape, the 8th on the top E and the 10th on the second. So we got that, and then we go down to a 5th fret, and you fret both the you do bar across the first top 2 strings, 5th fret of the 2nd string and the top E string. Okay, it's nice and simple, right? Then we do this bit. Right, so that's 1st finger on the 3rd fret top E, 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd, alright? And it's like 3 downstrokes on that, alright? On those 2 strings. Then add your pinky to the top E string, 5th fret. So you got. Then take the pinky off and just play the shape that you've just got now, the 3rd fret of the 1st string, 5th fret of the 2nd. Okay, and then we move down to the 1st string on the 2nd fret and the 3rd string, the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. 2nd fret of the 1st, 3rd fret of the 2nd. So it's okay, so now we've got this just to that point. As far as we've got. A bit of a minute pause there, these are a very small pause, and then you do this. So you hit that one again that you're holding, the last one you held, that partial D bit. And then you add your 3rd finger, or I'm using my 3rd finger, onto the top E string 3rd fret. Then take the 3rd finger off. So you do that sort of twice, on off. Okay, so that's the whole thing. So. Alright, on that last one, and that's the lead riff, which is also played quite all the way through the song, and after each verse, etc. Yeah, got that. So there we have it. So now we're into the verse. Okay, so just go through. We just recap. So it's like. Okay, got that? Right, so let's move on to the verse now. Now this is arpeggiated, okay? That sort of thing, okay? So and it's the same chords, G, A minor, C and D, okay? So it's I fell in love with a hooker, she laughed in my face. Same again. So seriously I took her, I was a disgrace. Okay, got the idea? So it's like very simple arpeggiated chord, okay? So G, 6th string, 4, 3, 2, back to 3 and 4. Same thing, yeah. And that's so it's I fell in love with a hooker, she laughed in my face. So seriously I took her, I was a disgrace. Okay, then we go into some strumming. C, I was out of D line, I was out of G place, out of, back to C, time to save face, stay there, C, D, open, so and it stays on C, goes C, open, D, mouth of line, suit, G, case, saying, then just a single stroke on leave, saying leave this place, Okay, so that's the whole verse. Listen, all the verses play exactly the same, by the way. There's 3 of them. Okay, so it's I fell in love with a hooker. She laughed in my face. So seriously I took her. I was a disgrace. I was out of line, I was out of place, out of time to save faith. See the open mouth of my suitcase saying, leave this place. Alright, that's it. So that's the first verse. Okay, when you get to that, leave this place on C, and you stop on the leave this, and then as soon as you get to place, you do an arpeggiated C again. Leave this place, leave without a place. That's C and D, arpeggiated, okay? Leave without a trace, leave without a trace. So you do C to D twice, okay, as an arpeggiated. Okay, so that's that, where it goes. See the open mouth of my suitcase saying, leave this place, leave without a trace, leave without a trace. And the last line is strummed, it's C, D, G. Leave without a trace. And it's back to the intro again. It's G, A minor, C, D. And then we're into another verse which is exactly the same to play as the first verse, or arpeggiated with different words, okay? And again, obviously, when it comes out of the leave without, the lead part is the same as the intro. A trace. Okay? And that's under the G, A minor, over the top of the G, A minor, C and D. Okay. So then we do verse 2, which is exactly the same, okay, as verse 1, but different words. And then we go into the intro again. We play the intro through, as like we did with in between verse 1 and 2, G, A minor, C and D, and we play the usual riff. Then it comes into an extra bit, or instrumental, and you just play the G, A minor, C and D underneath it, and this one is just this. That, okay, it's just the same fingerings as you've used on the intro, the start of the intro, and you just repeat that 3 times. And then you just go back to that one on the 10th on the 2nd and the 8th on the top, and up to that one, back to that one, and then back to that one, and then you're into the 3rd verse again, arpeggiated as usual. So the whole on after verse 2, the whole lead bit is. Into the 3rd verse. I thought I'd danced at a funeral. Right, and it's exactly the same to play as all the other verses, okay? And then I just finished again with what we've just done between verses, after verse 2. You do the normal lead bit followed by that. Okay, as you see in my demo. So there we have it, boys and girls. It's a fairly simple number. Enjoy that, and I'll see you again in the next lesson. Bye for now.